Oh my god, I forgot. Hello. Hello, chat. How's it going? I almost missed it. I have worried lurking, saturated in the last boughs of the last 20th century president, steeped in work and Catholic. He could not say. What are you talking about? What are you fucking talking about, dude? What's going on? Chat. Hello. Hello, chat. Hello, everybody. What's going on? I was gonna stream like a lot earlier today, but then I didn't. Anyway, how's it going, chat? Fit check. I can do a fit check. Move the peanut penthouse. I don't know, chat. I'm not sure. I feel like it needs to be a bit tighter around the waist, you know, maybe like that. I'm not sure if the stockings go with the dress as much. They kind of clash, you know. I'm not sure. But I think it needs like a necklace. But I only know where my edgelord necklaces are. So is that an Astra cage there? I do fit in it. Don't ask how I know that, but I do fit in it. I should have gotten it on stream one time. Socks do clash. They do clash. I have other socks though, so I could put on other ones if you guys want. I could put on another outfit too. I could put on like the Daisy Dukes maybe. I don't know. I've got these like belly bands I kind of want to wear. I just don't know how to put these on at all. So brown thin belt would be a good addition. Yeah, I feel like it needs something to define the midsection. I don't know. Who would have guessed that? Oh, everyone who knows you. Peanut. Hey, Peanut. Little Peanut. No socks is the best. Belly chains would have a clasp. Well, they... Right, that's what it is. I guess that's what we're working with. I don't know where... like the part that you actually like unhook is. I don't even know how this like you're supposed to get this on. Oh, there it is. Hold on. So it's right there, but I have no idea. I don't know how I would like put that on, honestly. This is like confusing. I do want to try to put it on, but I'll try the next stream probably. The socks is best. Yeah, but it's chilly, dude. I'm like cold. It's like too cold not to wear something. I gotta wear something. The other thing that would help this dress, if I had like actual tits, that would be good. That would help a lot with this with my situation here. I don't know. I like this is very confusing. I'm not quite, cuz you got like this fucking this chain's all like tangled and stuff. I'm not really sure what I'm looking at here even. I have to figure it out though. So anyway, Chad, how's everybody doing tonight? Is everybody doing fine this Wednesday afternoon? I don't usually stream on Wednesdays, but you know what? We're trying a different schedule. We're trying the daily. What are you doing, Peanut? What are you doing? Get out of there. We're trying the daily stream thing instead. We're doing like daily 2-hour streams instead of stream every other day. Do they have a pass-through loop? I don't know what I'm looking at. I couldn't tell you. It's like I don't know what I'm looking at here, cause it's got like, what's going on? Like this part is like tangled, and I don't really know what I'm looking at. I don't know what is attached to what here. It's just like, I'm very confused. There's another one. See, is the other one a little bit easier to understand, maybe? I mean, kind of not really. And it's got like, is that supposed to fit around my waist? I guess that could probably fit around my waist. But then what's going on over here with this part? Like what? This is very confused. Sometimes women's clothing just confuses me beyond belief. I have no idea what I'm looking at here. It also keeps getting tangled, which is not helping. The kid is also trying the daily streams right now for partner push. Seems to be working. Well, shit, dude. If it works for them, then maybe it'll work for me. I don't know. I'm really not trying to get partner, I guess, but I do think that it's kind of a nice change from like the other. It's nice. It's just a change, you know what I mean? And sometimes just a change is kind of nice. I feel like it's a lot easier to do 2-hour streams than it is to do like 4-hour streams, because like around if you're doing like a 4-hour stream, like around the 3-hour mark, it gets tiring. Like it gets like I usually have a moment like around the 3-hour mark when I'm just like I want to sleep now. But for the 2-hour streams, it's a lot easier. So maybe I just like, maybe that's the play. Thank you, by the way, Rainfall, for the 5 months. Thank you so much. Maybe that's the play, is just to do 2-hour streams every day. And that might, you know what, chat, does chat like that better? Is that better for chat? I could even like stagger the timings a little bit. Maybe I could do an earlier stream if I wake up on time. See, like there's 2 loops here. How does this, what am I looking at? How is this supposed to work? I have no idea. I have no idea. I could not be a belly dancer. Can you handle 2-hour streams every day? I hope so. We'll see, I guess. Daily Ash is always better. I don't know. I feel like it's a little bit more, because, you know, the longer streams are harder to sit through. So, like, if you're, you know, it's a big commitment to sit through a 4-hour stream, right? As a viewer. So it's like, I feel like doing shorter 2-hour streams are more digestible for the viewer, I guess, maybe. I don't know. You guys have to tell me. You guys know better than I do, I guess. It's like, I don't know. What is this? How is this supposed to work? Am I supposed to, like, link these? I'm so confused. I should gonna need a do care package if she's gonna stream everyday streams. Exactly, I'm gonna need a care package. It's a bigger commitment to stream every day. Is it though? Like, cause I feel like I know for me at least, it feels a little easier to like do it every day, but just do shorter streams. Cause like the part where streaming gets really tough is like when you're on that like 3-hour mark and you're just I'm out of juice. You know what I mean? Like it's like for the first couple hours I'm usually always fine, right? Because I can engage with chat. I can do like whatever I need to do. I'm mentally sharp, I guess. But like if I stream for like 3 hours, I start to get like mentally like just like, you know what I mean? And I can't I can't like engage as well, I guess. I'm always usually like really tired at the end of the stream. So maybe like I don't know. I kind of want to try it. Because I feel like a stream every day, 2-hour stream every day would possibly result in probably be more stream. Like, there would be more stream per week than if I did it the other way. If you could do every day and take the weekends off so you don't get burnt out, that might be an option. That might be the play, is to do that. Do every day except for the weekends. That might be the play. It might be. I'm not sure. We'll see. It just depends. Like if I decide I'm gonna go to if I get a job at like Domino's or something, then it's not gonna probably be every day. Then it's like that's the problem. Like Chad, that's like my main issue. Is like if I do that, then I'm gonna be like my stream schedule is gonna take a hit. There's no way around that. Why is 4 hours necessary under your old schedule? Well, okay. So here's the thing, student. There's like an algorithm. And so, if you stream for more than... Twitch wants to see you stream for, like, 12 hours a week. That's, like, their minimum. And that's, like, if they're gonna push your stream a little bit more in the algorithms, if you're streaming over 12 hours a week. And so, if I stream for, like, 4 hours, 3 days a week, if I stream 4 hours, 3 days a week, that will get me up to that 12. But oftentimes, I start late and I don't always get to the 4-hour mark because I'm usually like really drained at the end of the stream, so I don't always get to the 4-hour mark. So I think I've been streaming at like 9 to 10 hours a week usually is what I've been streaming on average. And so if I want to get that back up to like 12 hours. So if I can do a stream every day, I feel like it's easier to do a full 2-hour stream than it is to do a full 4-hour stream. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how... Who knows? It might go back to the old schedule. It just depends. It depends on what you guys like. If you guys prefer, like, a longer stream every other day, then I'll just do that. But, like, I don't know. It just depends. I feel like it's less of a mental, like, drain just to do it 2 hours every day, though. If you want to vary times, it might get you more viewers from outside the U.S. That's the other yeah, that's the thing. It's like, I stream pretty late for a lot of people, especially on, like, the West Coast, and, like, if I stream till 10, it's like, if you're on the West Coast, it's gonna be, like, 1 in the morning when I get off my stream. So it's like, for people who are on, like, the West Coast, and people who are on, like, people who are on, like, Europe, Australia, you know, Australians, you know, we do an Australian accent, you gotta get some Australians in the stream, and that they just can't really watch when I stream that late, so I think it'd be a good idea. See, I was planning to do that today, but I was so tired, like, earlier, I was taking a nap, and I was like, I had to, like, sleep for a little bit. I had to, like, actually get some sleep, but, you know, okay, so the plan is, I'm gonna, at some point, figure out, like, if I get to, okay, I'm gonna do the 2-hour streams every day thing, right? I'm thinking that's what I'm gonna do. And then, I'm gonna try to offset some of those streams a couple times a week. So maybe, like, a Tuesday stream will happen at 3 p.m. Eastern time. I don't know, it just depends. So, 2.5 hours, 5 days a week would give you 30 minutes on scuff protection. Yeah, basically. That would give, well, 2.5 hours would give me, if I did 2.5 hours, it's a half hour, yeah, it would be 2.5 extra hours. So that would be like 14.5 hours, I think, a week. 10 would only be 7 on the West Coast. I understand how time zones work. Don't question my understanding of time zones. We don't listen. Yes, yeah, okay, you're right. It is the other direction. It goes the other direction. I forgot that. After 4 p.m., please. I'll probably keep it, yeah, I feel like a lot of people still work earlier, so I'll probably keep it till, like, after 4 p.m., but I might try a couple ones before, it just depends. I'm gonna try to do a couple 4 p.m. streams, though. So 4 p.m. to 6 p.m., 6 p.m., maybe I'll just do it, like, staggered. Maybe I'll just, like, on Monday I'll stream from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m., on Tuesday I'll stream from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., and on Wednesday I'll stream from 8 p.m. to 10. 2 times 5 days equals 10 hours. It does, doesn't it? Yes, it does. You're correct about that. 2.5 days equals times 5 is that. Yeah, you're right about that. No, you're right. I'm just sort of thinking about, like, because if I was streaming on, because my normal schedule, right, is Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, 4 hours a week on each of those. If I do those full streams, 4 hours on all of those, I will get to the 12-hour mark. But the way I've been doing it has been, instead of doing like a 4-hour stream, I'll do a 2-hour stream on Tuesday and a 2-hour stream on Wednesday, and I'll do a 2-hour stream on Thursday and a 2-hour stream on Friday, and then a 2-hour stream on Saturday and 2-hour stream on Sunday. So I've only got like Monday off right now. So maybe I'll go a little bit longer to not have to do the weekends. But I don't know. I don't really know if I mind. So we'll see. We'll see. If you stream at 4 p.m., I will force my construction crew to listen. I can just imagine some big burly construction crew, you know, listening to some femboy rant about the dumbest bullshit of all time. Do you imagine? It's like, Astra's ranting about fucking VTech again. God damn it. Get those pilings up while you listen to Astra rant about VTech. Construction workers can't call it Astra. I'm a carpenter and I watch you? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. If you're a carpenter, can you help me build a boat? I want to build a boat out of, like, plywood. I want to get a bunch of plywood and, like, build a stitch and glue boat. I've been, like, daydreaming about that shit, chat. One day it's gonna happen. Just you wait and see. You guys laughed at my designs, but one day you'll see the genius. I get off of work at 4 and can't watch before 4 o'clock at work. Never built one, but probably could. Have you, you've had a couple of those here for a while. No cat calls, though? Yeah. I don't know, chat. I think it's a little bit refreshing, though, you know, regardless of what I do, because it's just nice to, you know, it's a nice change. It's nice, like, I feel it's, like, shaking things up a little bit, and I kind of like, it's kind of refreshing, you know what I mean? One of these days, I'm gonna rearrange this whole fucking room, and it's gonna look really cool. And it's gonna be really nice, and it's gonna be awesome. I'll do that one of these days. Fuck, dude. I guess I could do 2.5-hour streams. That would probably make it easier to do it if I do 2.5-hour streams 5 days a week and not do Saturday. What would that leave? Saturday and Sunday off? Yeah, something like that. Fit check. Yeah, honestly, these are too dark. These are too dark, chat. They just are. They just are too dark. I don't know, I have some other ones. Maybe I can go put them on. I don't know, chat, what do you think? Do you like the stockings? I gotta be careful not to fucking lift my leg too high there. Do you like the black stockings, or do you think I should replace them? How about 3 hours a day for 4 days out of the week? If the week, wait, 3 hours a day for 4 days out of the week, every other day. Well, I mean, that's like basically what I was doing. I don't know, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I want to play around with it. I'll just see I'll do what feels comfortable. And right now, the 2 hour a day stream kind of feels comfortable. So we'll see if that's, we'll see if I we'll see how that feels in a little bit. Maybe maybe I won't like it as much in a week. Maybe I'll like it more, because maybe just doing like a stream every day, and only having like 1 day off maybe that's just the play. You know what I mean? That might be just the play. I might just do that. The stockings look fine as long as you're comfy. They are pretty comfy. It could be any 2 days off, Sunday, Monday, etc. Could sync with Jizzy's day off. Well, his days off kind of, they're not the same. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes, chat. But for right now, I'm liking the 2 hour streams. They're fun, because I feel like there's so much more energy in a 2 hour stream. You know what I mean? Because when you really start lengthening the streams, they start to get I start to get really tired in the latter half. Either one of two things will happen when I do a longer stream like that. It's either I will get really tired. I will almost always get really tired at the midway point, but I'll either pick up energy at the end, or I'll just be dead at the end. This is one of two things that happen on a stream like that. There's no exceptions. No exceptions. Alright, chat, what do you think? Should I get another outfit? Should we play dress up? Should I change my outfit? What other outfit would you guys want to see? I could put on Daisy Dukes or something. Or I could try to figure out, I could get a crop top outfit and try to put on these things and figure this out. I really don't understand this, to be honest with you. It's so confusing. How do you even put this on? I'm so confused by this. Look at, what even is this? Judging from the size and design, might be body chains. They're belly chains. Oh. Oh. Damn. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Wait a minute. It's tangled. Getting tangled. Oh my god, this is there we go. Okay. Fucking damn it. Get off of my headphone cable. Okay. Okay, wait a minute. So if that's the case, maybe the play. I don't know. I think this one's just a belly band. I don't think this one's I don't think that's what that one is. It might be what this one is though. Maybe that's what this one is supposed to do. Oh my god. Is it your video last time? I still don't quite understand it. Listen, chat. I'm not that good at this stuff. Sometimes when you look at the wire, hose, string, similar object, it will instantly turn into a pile of knots. I mean, look at that. What the fuck? How did that happen? How did that happen? It's like, it's fucked, dude. It's so tangled. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, there we go. I think I got it. I think I got it untangled. But this is basically just 2 loops, you know? Like, it's 2 loops hung by a chain. Are these supposed to go around my arms? What it... Like, am I supposed to wear it like that? Like, what's... I don't understand. The way Astra treats Julie, like, this snow chains for her rig. Oh, well, these will give me traction on my truck for sure. No more slipping and sliding. It's like when an object rolls off a workbench and never makes a noise and can never be found again because it's fallen into a wormhole. It's the magic. Science can't explain it. Yeah, that's happened to me a couple times. Or you have an item and then you just put it down somewhere where you remember exactly where you put it, but then you go back to where you put it and it's not there and it's just gone. Just fucking gone. Could be a belly and a choker if they're adjustable. I think it's a belly band, but I don't really know. I mean, one of these is not a choker. There's both 2. I think the idea behind this is, chat, and I could be wrong. Maybe let me see here. I think the idea is that it gets tangled in my headphone fucking wire again. No, I think the idea is that you put it around your waist like this. Right? Okay, and then you take the other side and then you put that around your waist. Maybe not. The other side go. Yeah, because this one's like a lot tighter. That one doesn't fit around my waist. So is this one supposed to go around my neck? Is it supposed to be like a... Is that it? Is it supposed to go around my neck? Let's see, take a pull and see how long it will take to reknot itself. The answer, 2 seconds. Because that seems kind of correct. Is that how is it supposed to... I don't know, something. Who the fuck? Oh, God damn it. Every time. There we go. Check your DMs. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna take this off. If I can figure out how. The belly chains are an enigma to me. I do not understand them. I do not understand. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. There we go. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I think that's what it is, the belly and the choker. I think, or it's like a necklace and a belly band. I don't know. But then I unhooked one end of this, so now I don't know where the other end is. There it is. Alright, well there you go. I guess that works, chat. I don't know. I don't really understand how to wear these, but one day I'll figure it out. One day. Not really the outfit for it anyway, so it's alright. I need like a belly dancer outfit, like a proper one. Do they have those on Amazon? Do they like have a proper belly dancer outfit that it's like easy to put on? Belly dancer outfit. That was kind of cool. I like that one. Oh, there's a couple of nice ones here, chat. No, not that. Goddammit. That's not so bad. That's kind of cool looking. It's a little bit like flashy, but you know. I like that one's purple, you know? That's kind of cute. I like that one. That one might work. I don't know, maybe. Scuff is strong today. Can strip and rebuild a Cummins stymid by a 28 inch length of chain. What? Scuff is strong today. Princess Leia outfit is like a belly dancer. It is like a belly dancer outfit, I guess. I do have a Princess Leia outfit. Okay, it's waist chain information. So it is a waist chain. This does not help me. This does not help me at all, dude. I have no idea what I'm looking at. No idea. Oh, I see. I see how that kind of maybe. Hold on. Oh, I see. Is that this one or the other one? That one makes sense a little bit. Hold on. Sometimes the real reward is the confusion along the way. Flash is the idea for that kind of outfit. See, I kind of understand it now. Now it's like tangled as fuck again. God damn it. It's not even the right outfit for this. I don't know why I'm trying so hard to figure this out. Not even the right outfit. Oh, so thank you, Zint, for the follow. Zint. It's like, is that a Zin, like, playoff? Well, where did Zin come from? Like, why is Zin everywhere now? I feel like Zin wasn't a thing, like, 5 years ago, but now it's, like, everywhere. I cannot look anywhere without seeing Zin. Tucker Carlson talking about how Zin makes his dick hard. It's fucking wild, dude. I don't understand where it comes from. Has anyone tried Zin? Is it good? I mean, I don't think I'd try it anyway, because I don't really want to, like, get addicted to nicotine, but yeah, it's like a chew alternative. It's like a pouch that you put in your mouth. Honestly, it is kind of nice to be as a chew alternative, because like chew is nasty. I don't mind saying it, dude. Chew is nasty. Like, that is so gross. Said it was big in the 1960s. It's just making a comeback. Does it also rot your teeth and jawbone away? I don't know. I think this one's supposed to fit on the upper body, maybe, and then this one goes on the lower body? Maybe. I have no idea. I'm still trying to, like, figure this thing out. My bestie's going hard with them. Oddly enough, they helped her stop smoking cigs. I guess that, you know, if it's, like, if it's helping you, like, I guess Zin is better than cigarettes, right? It's gotta be. Okay, I think I understand this one. I actually think I understand this one. Somewhat, maybe. Oh, let me untangle this mess. Like, if Zin is like much nicer than Chew, in my opinion, because it's like, it doesn't. I've worked with so many people who like Chew and stuff, and it's just so gross. I'm sorry, I just can't get into it. So, okay, wait a minute. I actually understand how this works. I actually think I get this. Hold on. Not really, maybe, sorta. Maybe? I'm leaving that on, I'm not taking that off. Nicotine addiction is hardcore. It is hardcore. I like most of the people I worked with were addicted to nicotine when I worked in the automotive field. It's very, very prominent. It was so nasty. Like, I remember I worked at this tire place one time, and the guy training us was like some old guy, you know, he's nice enough, but he had this fucking like cup that he, like the soda cup, he'd always just keep on the desk like as he was teaching, and he would just fucking spit in that thing all the time, and it was just like, god damn it, dude, it's so gross, like genuinely so gross. Or like I had a coworker, and I got in the truck with him one time to go do something, and he just has that fucking dip bottle right there, and it's just like, why? I would rather smoke cigarettes than do that. Because that is nasty. That is straight up nasty. Just untangle it, but yes. I think I got it. From my experience, fucking gross dead ass lols. I know a guy who can find people willing to make out and kiss with them. Oh, I don't know how guys chew and find people willing to make out and kiss with them. Yeah, I don't know. It is actually gross. Like, I don't know, man. Like, chew is nasty, dude. Spit cups, bottles, God, I hated finding those in my machine if someone else ran it for a shift. Yeah, like, actually fucking nasty. Like, it's so nasty. Zyn seems like a solution to that, to a point, you know what I mean? I feel like Zyn is just a way, like, 'cause you don't spit with Zyn. You just, don't you just, like, put that in your, like, lip and then you just leave it there and that's good? You don't have to, like, spit out? I don't know. I remember hearing a podcast story where the dude went to pick up his Coke to take a drink and it was his friend's spit can for his chew. Like, no, that's shit. I've heard stories about that happening. Oh, it's so gross. Oh, it's so gross, chat. Oh, no. Oh, no. Don't do it. Don't do it to me, no. It's actually so gross. I don't know. If I were to, like, pick up nicotine, I would do it by the good old-fashioned cigarette method. I would just do cigarettes. Because, you know what? At least they look cool. They're awful for your body, and they suck. But at least they look cool when you're doing it, you know what I mean? You can look like a stoic, you know, 80s action hero with, you know, when you're smoking a cigarette. In Kentucky high school, they used to let kids dip in class if they had a spit bottle. Dude, what the fuck, man? It's so nasty. I can probably find a clip if you want to see it. I don't want to see it. No, I'm good. I'm good, Taco John. I'm good. Worked with a guy from Oklahoma who chewed Copenhagen and used to swallow the juice. Ooh. Ooh. You think Jizzy ate chew? It is a good thing, Jizzy. Well, Jizzy doesn't, you know, he's not addicted to nicotine, so he doesn't take any sort of nicotine, which is good, you know. I don't know. I don't know if I had a boyfriend who actively chewed, I don't know if I could do it. I don't know if I could do that, honestly. That might be a deal breaker. Hopefully you don't spit. She needs zero help. Look at texting. Oh, thank you. And then he had to be hospitalized from vomiting for the rest of his life. Ah, dude, that's so gross. It's autoerotically so gross. You know, it's like, I get it, you know what I mean? Most people chew because they have to be indoors and they can't smoke cigarettes indoors, right? I feel like that's why most people get into chewing. It's like when I was in college, there was a lot of my classmates chewed. Like, a lot of them did. Like, you could just tell, because it, like, everyone had, you know, blue jeans, and they always had the packet of them in their back pocket, and you could see the outline of the fucking dip container. And it's like, technically, no nicotine, like, products were allowed at school, but that was the one that everybody just sort of let go, you know? Kissing a cigarette smoker is not fun. Yeah, that's another thing that's not too good. But I guess I can't really say, because I never kissed a cigarette smoker, so I can't really, like, I can't say if it's that bad or not, because I've never done it, so. Don't try it. Keep that in mind. I will keep that in mind. Don't try it. Yeah, I don't know. The whole Zyn thing is just funny to me, though, because it's like, I like how it's becoming like a cultural meme where it's like if you're like a middle class white man, there's like a 90% chance that you are just hooked on the Zen. The Zentastic. If the Jizz picks up smoking, make him stop. I don't think he would. I don't think he would pick that up, because it's like both of us kind of like, we've talked about that before. I mean, we've both smoked cigars before, right? It's like we've smoked nicotine before. It's just that cigars are kind of nice because they're like relaxing, but they're not. They're not something I'd want to smoke every day, right? It's like cigarettes. I've smoked one cigarette in my life, and I did not like it. I was like, it's like smoking a cigar, but not as fun, I guess. Like, a cigar is nice because you sit there and you really enjoy the cigar. A cigarette is like, you have the cigarette and then it's like, you know, it's just, it doesn't, I don't know. And the thing about nicotine is I'm just not the biggest fan of nicotine in general. It's like, when I do smoke a cigarette or a cigar, I have to smoke it super, super slowly. Because, like, if I smoke a cigar, it's, like, really fucking... I don't really smoke cigars or nicotine very often. Like, I rarely ever. So I have, like, zero tolerance to nicotine. So if I smoke a cigar and I really, like, fucking go at it, I will 100% throw up. So it's, like, I always have to, like, be careful that I'm smoking nicotine because I don't have a tolerance towards it. I don't know, it just doesn't make me feel great. Like, I get the buzz that people get, but it doesn't make me feel... It makes me feel a little icky. It's just not the best feeling in the world to smoke, like, nicotine. It can be fun, like, every once in a while, but, like, I don't know. I drink alcohol more than I smoke cigars by a long shot, and I don't really drink that much alcohol. You're not supposed to inhale cigars. Well, yeah, of course, I know. I'm just, even then, if you smoke it enough, like, if you smoke it too quickly, you will get nicotine poisoning. Like that, I did that. I had on my like 21st birthday. We got cigars and I smoked a cigar and I smoked it. I had never smoked a cigar before and I smoked it really, really quickly, and I just like threw up immediately. I was like, I feel so. You know what I mean? It was, I don't know. I can enjoy a cigar. I don't think I would ever smoke a cigarette again. Because, like, the specific cigarette I tried was supposed to be, like, a healthier, like, a non, like, pesticide one. That one that was kind of, like, hand-rolled by someone or something like that. Which are fine, I guess. But, again, I just don't like nicotine. I don't like the way it tastes. I don't like the way it makes me feel. It gives me kind of an uneasy, like, buzz going on. I don't like it. It's not my favorite. It's the cage, your sex dungeon. No, that's the Peanut penthouse, dude. She stays in there. She, like, sits in there. Likes to chill out. She likes to hop up onto the ledges. She's not in there right now, but she usually, if I walk in here, she's usually in there, just chilling. She likes to be in there. We don't lock it or anything, so she's not, like, trapped in there, but she likes to hop around in there. Hotboxing cigar will get you the rush of the oils in the wrapper and will cause a head rush to nausea. Yeah, I don't know. Worst mistake ever, clove cigarettes. Smell and taste great, smooth while smoking, feel like your lungs will fall out the next day. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Again, it's like, you know, I understand why people smoke nicotine a lot, and I understand, like, where that comes from. It's just, like, for me, I don't know. I like cigars every once in a while. Like, I could smoke a cigar maybe twice a year. That's kind of, like, what I would go for. Like, that seems like a decent amount for me. Like, that's two or three times a year. That's pretty decent. You know what I mean? But, like, I'm more than that. It's just like, nah. And I'm always conscious of the fact that nicotine, like, raises your test levels or your T levels, and so I have to, like, I'm always conscious of the fact that, like, if I'm gonna smoke, I will not let myself smoke too much nicotine because I know it will, like, up my T levels, and I'm like, I'm not about that. It explains the small stature from nicotine pre-HRT. I didn't smoke nicotine pre-HRT. I grew up on tobacco farm as a kid. We would get messed up hanging it in the barn. Damn. I don't know. Like, I had a lot of people, like, pressure me into doing, like, cigarettes when I was younger. I never did them. Like, when I was, like, 16, I had, like, this one old dude who was like, come on, I'll show you how to smoke it. Like, not, and I was like, no. I don't want to smoke cigarettes. Cigarettes are just so fucking expensive, too. Like, I straight up could not afford to, like, be a constant cigarette smoker. Like, that shit is fucking expensive. Say no to drugs. Like, I mean, I'm glad that, like, I know what it's like. Like, I feel like there's a certain part of me that wanted to know what it was like to smoke a cigarette, and it's like, I did, and it's like, yeah, okay, and then that's that. It's just not my favorite, you know? It's just not my favorite. That's as simple as, it's just not my favorite. But, yeah, I get, it's just not my, like, cup of tea, but I had a lot of people try to, like, you know, get me into it when I was younger, but it's like, I knew back then, just as I do now, that, like, if I got into smoking cigarettes, I just would not be able to afford that. That is just too fucking much money. Did anyone say drugs? Now, cocaine, on the other hand. Cocaine. I do know a lot of people who do cocaine, but I don't do cocaine. That's one of the ones that I'm like, no. There's a couple of ones that I have, like, a hard no stance to, and that's one of them. If Astra started smoking, she'd have to give her Mountain Dew budget up to afford cigarettes. That alone would never make her want to start smoking. Honestly, yeah. I also don't really like the way cigarettes smell. I think I just don't like that smell very much, because I've worked with it so much of my life at like, jobs and stuff. So I've been around it a lot, and I just don't like it. I don't like that smell at all. And it's like, if I'm gonna give away my, like, Mountain Dew for that, like, no. I did cocaine once for 8 years. I don't know. That's the thing about cocaine, is I just have heard... I know so many people who have been, like, really hard addicted to cocaine. Like, it seems like... Like, that seems like one of the drugs where it, like, really fucks people up. If you don't have a lot of money and you can't order, like, the bougie shit, and you get in this, like, trash quality stuff, it just seems like... I've seen a lot of people, like, get fucked up with that. So it's like, there's a couple of drugs that I would just never do, just because they're just, like, ones that I'm like, no. Alright, no. Like, cocaine, heroin, crack tar heroin, methamphetamines. Like, those are, like, if someone handed that to me, I'd be like, fuck you. I mean, maybe I wouldn't be like, fuck you, but I'd be like, no, thank you. I used to smoke for 13 years until I stopped 7 years ago. Had a transition phase with, about a year for smoking free for 6 years. Yeah, well, there you go. Cocaine pairs well with baking soda. And fentanyl. That's a problem. That's like a genuine problem in this country, though. Like, the fentanyl is like an issue. It is genuinely like an issue. I love how autocorrect made vaping into... Oh, okay. I didn't understand what you were saying there, Monica. I thought that you had, like, a really, really bad experience and then just couldn't smoke after that. Like, it was like, I used to smoke every day, but then I got abducted and, like, brutalized, and now I don't do it anymore. Like, oh, I'm sorry. I had a transition phase with vaping, so yeah. I don't know, vaping is so scary. Like, vaping brings that, like, I feel like the problem with vaping is that, yeah, it's healthier on your lungs, but, like, you are also taking in, like, 10 times the amount of nicotine, and it's, like, concentrated, and it doesn't taste bad. Like, cigarettes taste bad. They just do. And so it's like, when I think, oh, do I want to smoke a cigarette? No, not really. It tastes nasty. I don't want that. If you have, like, a fruity tooty, like, fucking vaporino, and it's like, oh, this is just actually tasteful to hit, then you're just gonna be more likely to get into it. Like, I don't know. It just seems to be really, really fucking, like, hardcore getting into the vaping stuff. Like, the vaping is fucked up, man. Like, with those, like, seriously, and, like, a lot of, like, the cartridges that they use for those vapes, like, are very unhealthy. Like, they put pesticides in that shit, and it's, like, really, really unhealthy. And then you have, like, a bunch of, like, high schoolers just getting hooked on that shit. I don't know. Fentanyl lacing is big in Cali right now. Yeah. It's big everywhere. Anyone with a bad batch causes ODs. Demand for it to actually go up from the addicts. Secondhand vape smoke gives me a headache and makes me dizzy. Only cigarettes could keep my sexual urges in check. Now I need men and femboys to satisfy me. I don't know, man. I feel like it's probably a bit healthier. It's like, honestly, nicotine isn't even that bad for you. It's mostly just like the addiction levels that it's my are my like problems. THC pens, I feel like they're not as bad because a THC is a bit different. Like, you can't get addicted to THC in the same way that you can get addicted to nicotine. Like, I know people who have been hardcore addicted to nicotine, and they just can't, like, it's just unhealthy how much they take, and it's just like, they have no ability to control that. Because nicotine is like sugar, and how it's very chemically addictive. And it's like, sugar is super fucking addictive, right? And so is nicotine, and they both have that quality to them. THC is not chemically addictive. It is addictive if you're like mentally dependent on it, but like it's not going to be chemically addictive. So it's a little bit nicer because you don't have, it's not as like, I don't know, it's not as like bad in that sense. The other problem with THC vapes is that there are a lot of them that don't, like, I watched a video about this recently. There's like, apparently, especially in California, a lot of vape brands that do THC, like even Delta 8 vapes and stuff like that. They're just super unhealthy, like really unhealthy. Like, the THC is fine, but the stuff that they put into that THC to like make it shelf stable and do whatever with it is so fucking bad for you. Like, it's unbelievable how they're able to sell that shit. Like, genuinely. I don't know. I really can't, like, recommend vaping, like, at all. Like, if someone were to ask me, do you think it's, like, a good idea to vape? I would just say, no, don't do it. Like, just don't. Like, smoking, like, normal flower is probably just way better for you, if I had to guess. I don't know. Pinboys have been pretty bad for me. I've never seen a THC smoker need a smoke break, like, every 5 minutes. Yeah, that's kind of my point, right? It's like a THC smoker, you don't have to be hitting that thing, like... You know what I mean? It's not that kind of thing, right? You take a THC rip, and it's like you're out for the next couple hours, right? It's like, you're not gonna be hitting that thing every fucking 5 minutes. Again, you can get addicted to it, though. So it's like, you can be that way, but it's just not quite the same... It's not quite the same addictive properties. But it is, like... It is genuinely, it can be unhealthy. There are, I guess there are, like, certain brands that are, like, not unhealthy, that do have, like... My guess is if you were to take, like, a medical marijuana cart and like, smoke that, it's probably going to be a significant amount healthier than the fucking rando fucking schmoover cart that you get at your local, like, gas station. You know what I mean? And so, I don't know. Vaping in general just kind of seems unhealthy. The thing about smoking is that it's like anything you inhale into your lungs is bad for you, right? Any smoke. So even vapor is not good for you. Anything you inhale into your lungs is not good for you. But as far as I understand it, even if you're smoking cigarettes, the actual nicotine part of your, like, the cigarette is not that bad for you to smoke. The issue is the pesticides, all the other shit that they put in the cigarette. That's what's really bad for you. The actual cigarette is not honestly that bad for you, and you could smoke every day for 20 years, and so long as you stop before you get actual, like, there's a point at which your lungs will be actually permanently damaged, and so long as you stop before that, you can smoke, like, every day, but as long as you stop before that happens, it will, like, reverse itself. It will, like, heal. And so it's like, especially if you're smoking, like, if you smoke a cigarette, like, one cigarette a day, you're not gonna have any problems, really. But, like, the thing about that is that's just for the nicotine. So, like, all the other shit in it is still gonna fuck with you. And I think all that applies to, like, the vapes, too. So it's like, I don't know. Kind of fucking goddamn, dude. What are you looking up that is autocorrecting to that often, dude? What are you looking up, man? Miss vaping for the big 300-watt bloom clouds I could breathe out and trigger the fire alarm in one go. Vape liquid equals mystery sauce. Chemical addiction to nicotine lasts 3 days. Everything else is habit addiction. Is it really 3 days? I didn't know that. I never. Yeah, I don't know. It's just thinking about it is you gotta like everything that needs to be. Everything's probably fine to do in moderation. I just would say moderation is like the big key to that, though. It's like I wouldn't not smoke cigarettes because I would be worried about getting addicted to it. I would just not smoke cigarettes because I don't enjoy nicotine, and I just don't enjoy the nicotine high. That's just not something that I personally enjoy very much, so I don't really like doing it. But I genuinely think that there's so much products, like nicotine products, like the vapes, the cigarettes, that like it doesn't matter how much you smoke. If you smoke it a little bit, it's gonna hurt you because of all the other bullshit they put in there. Again, I don't really know like too much about this, so I should probably not talk like that much about it. Like I know what I'm talking about because it's not like I'm some expert on fucking cigarette pesticides or anything like that. But so don't take health advice from Astra is my point here. Autocorrect does me dirty. Are you sure about that? Autocorrect seems to know what you like. People who put that in the search result, you did. The autocorrect self-report is crazy. Listen, and a monocle has a strong CNC kink. Listen, who doesn't have a CNC kink? Dr. Astra for Surgeon General. Yeah, I don't know. I just like, y'all, should you smoke nicotine? Probably not. Probably not. But then again, I think that people put like nicotine and like vapes on like a pedestal that maybe they don't deserve to be on when they like like have you ever seen that South Park episode where it's like Rob Reiner like talking about how awful the cigarette industry is when he's eating like 15 cheeseburgers a day? It's like being like fucking shit, dude. I just lost my train of thought. It's like a lot of people who like talk shit about cigarettes and how addictive they are like fully addicted to sugar. Like my mom is turbo addicted to sugar. She is like she would never smoke a cigarette in her life, and she would be so against that, which is funny because she is just fully addicted to sugar. And it's like sugar is not good for you. It might even be worse for you than like a lot of nicotine, but I don't know. I don't know if I can say that. I feel like I'm too vanilla to know what CNC means. If you don't know what CNC means, good. The tobacco plant sucks all of the impurities out of the soil, so depending on where it grows, it can have some pretty nasty shit in it. Some of it even radioactive. Yeah, it is a thing though, like you can smoke it like if you grow it in the right conditions in yourself, like if you grow your own nicotine in the right conditions, it can be like it can be like it won't be healthy. I'm not going to say it's healthy, but it's not going to be, like, bad for you in that same way. But at the same time, it's like, I still like nicotine. It's just, like, the taste is, like, something that's, like, something about it. It's just not good, man. I don't like it. Just got a Budweiser, a Buns, wait, a what? A Bunser ad? A Bunser. I don't know how to say, I know it's German. I should know how to pronounce that. I'm sorry. What is that? Is that for like a cigarette ad? German army? You just got an ad for the German army? We're dying in Deutschland. Oh yeah, you want to join our army, yeah? Go fight the Russians, yeah. We heard you like fanboys talking about cigarettes. Oh yeah, would you like cigarettes? We have them in the army, yeah. She gets some explaining to do. How do you pronounce that? Bundeswehr? I don't know how to say it. I is that right? I don't know. I should like I gotta like try to learn how to pronounce Bunda. Yeah. Just be happy Germans are in NATO. The W makes the V sound. Oh, so it's Bundeswehr. Ah, it's Bundeswehr. There we go. See, I need to like learn how to pronounce shit like that because I'm trying to learn. Bundeswehr. Is that right, chat? Do I have any native? Yeah, Bundeswehr. Okay, pretty good. Pretty good. Close enough. Bundeswehr. What is this? What did you just link? Cuddle Bear, this is like a video. What?
Oh!
What is this? This is like a... It's like if the furries started a metal band. What the fuck is happening? I don't know. Need to bust out the Luger to represent all your German viewers? Hold on. Das Luger. Oh, I can't actually pull that back right now. Ow. I feel so weak, I can't even, like, pull it back. There we go. Random Metallica. It was linked in chat, so I clicked it. I was actually able to pull it back. Holy shit, that actually hurts. So I can't, like, I still can't, like, put force on this hand. It's still bruised a little bit. German kids dinosaur metal group. Weird combination on that one. Danke für das Geschenk-Abo. Yeah. No broom handles? I do have a broom handle, it's just downstairs. It is downstairs. I can go get it if you want. I need to probably get it out of its case. In fact, actually, hold on one second. Let me go grab it. I do need to get it out of its case so it doesn't rust. Be right back. Like microwave pizza based, wholly based, microwave pizza enjoyer for the win. There you go. There's your broom handle. It's not German, but it is a broom handle. Do need to clean parts of this up a little bit, but for most parts, it's pretty good. I love this thing. I really want to get a nice display case for this. If you imagine Michael Bay actually makes Skibidi Toilet Movie, like what the fuck would it even be about? Where would the explosions be? I have no idea. I could not. I don't even know how you'd make a Skibidi Toilet movie. Like, that's gotta be the biggest just shameless cash grab. C96 is such a nice looking gun. This is not a C96, as it turns out. I don't know if you can tell, but it is an Astra. But it is not a broom hand. It is not a C96 Mauser. It is a copy of a C96 Mauser. This particular example is a very rare one and immaculate condition. Probably one of the best conditions that I've ever seen one of these in. Though, again, I've never seen any other one in person. I do, like, have this little pin in here that I kind of want to take out and, like, re-blue. I feel like the bluing got a little bit fucked up on that. maybe like polish up some bits here. I might take it to a gunsmith or something to have him like fully clean it, even though it's relatively clean as is. I just want to keep it as in good a condition as I can, because this gun is almost 100 years old and you would never know it. Anyone else feeling uneasy looking at the wrong end of a pistol? Yeah, but this is a cool pistol, so it's alright. I trust Astra more than I trust Alec Baldwin to have cleared the weapon before pointing it at chat. Well, yeah, it's like... It's also, if I shot my camera, it's like, it's not gonna... Like, I'm not gonna... It's not gonna... If the gun did go off, it wouldn't hit anybody. That gun alone, if you would sell it, would be able to pay for both the car repairs and the RX-7 and move. Yeah, probably. But the problem is, like, it's hard to sell, right? Like, I wouldn't be... I don't want to sell it, number one. But I'd have to find another Astra collector, because this gun is nice, and it's worth a lot of money, but, because it's so rare, it's worth a lot of money, and it does have, like, the buttstock that goes with it, so it's really nice. But, I don't really ever want to sell it, and I want to keep it as nice as possible, and the main problem with that is, like, if I did think, okay, I need to sell this thing, I couldn't just sell it to the local gun store. I'd get maybe $2,000 for it if I sold it to a gun store, maybe 15. It's worth like 5 though, so it's like I'd take a huge hit if I sold this to a gun store. So that's not gonna happen. Alec Baldwin was handed a gun by an expert with legal responsibility to make sure it was safe. Yeah. That looks like a restored weapon. It is a restored weapon. So this particular example, for those who are curious, is a very early part number. So they made like 30 they made a lot of these, like 40,000 of these, I think. And you can see right there the part number. 381. So this is one of the very first ones ever off the line. Within the first 1,000. Like, this is a very early part number, and it's in really good condition. A guy who worked at the Mauser factory who originally produced these is the guy who restored this. So this dude took this handgun specifically because it was such a rare example of this gun, and took it and restored it like a proper C96 Mauser, like probably the best guy possible to do the restoration on this guy. It was the guy who did the restoration on this. The inside of the barrel actually is not super great, so it's not super like clean on the inside in terms of like it's kind of pitted and stuff, but it's kind of what you get when you get a 100-year-old gun. But the outside is immaculate, like pristine, and I really want to keep it that way. Just picked up 2 new guns today, as a matter of fact, matching guns. Hell yeah. Stock helps a lot, but it only helps so much. Yeah. A lot of older pistols like that are optimistic as their range effectiveness. Should I get a Colt Python or Wilson sights? Or Colt Python and Wilson sights? Colt Pythons are cool. I won't lie, because they are cool. Robert refurbished? I would say it's probably restored, because he reblued everything. Probably restored is the better term for it. I'm not really sure. The guy, I don't know. I remember the guy I bought it from knew more about it. Outside looks good, but the bore is not so good. Yeah, the Manlooker I have currently is also the same way, where it's like, well, the outside isn't that good, but the inside looks like the inside of the Titanic. Like I remember my dad like looked at that gun and said, "You should not shoot this." I took it to a gunsmith before I even shot it to make sure it was safe to shoot. It is safe to shoot, but it's not gonna be accurate. That's what you get when you buy a fucking 110-year-old gun that served in both World Wars. Like, come on. How far does that elevation go out to? Yeah. Solid 800 yards. If you, you're feeling optimistic. I don't know if it's 800 feet. It goes up to 1,000 though. For the actual thing, it goes up to 1,000. But I don't know if you could see this. There are like, see how there's like a little like brown spot on here? I think that's rust, and there's some like surface rust on this, and I don't know what to do about that. And I want to like take care of it before it spreads. But for the most part, the rest of the gun is like super good condition. Like obviously you can see it's just like the metal is just so clean. Fucking gorgeous, gorgeous gun. Refurbished preserves province as it was former Mauser employee, but Bubba and his red-blue tank can restore any gun. True, true. Refurbish is probably a better term then. Yeah, it definitely wasn't. It's definitely a very unique gun, and as term, like, I'm a full-on Astra collector now since I have 2 Astras, and I've fired a good bit of them. But this gun is the coup de grace of my collection. Like, this is the bee's knee. This is like this is the most expensive gun I own probably. I really want to take care of it. I'm probably gonna find somebody who can help me like clean it a little bit better. World War I, the Great War, 1914 to 1918, and technically World War II, technically 1930 to 1945. Since tensions rose in 1930, also before the 1920s. Imagine it in World War I being poor as fuck, who got sniped from a 9mm Mauser from 1,000 meters away from a 1 in a million shot. That would be fucked. So shame you couldn't get some good video of you shooting it. I should have brought it with me when we did that Astra shootout. Next time you come, if you come down again, we'll have to take it out and shoot it. The issue is I don't like to shoot it because I'm very paranoid about it. Like, I really am like trying to keep this thing as nice in condition as I possibly can, and I just would like to keep it as nice as I can. I might take it to somebody to have it like really cleaned, even though it doesn't need to be cleaned and restored. I just want to get all of any blemishes off of it. It's actually chambered in 30 Mauser or 30 Luger, I don't remember. It's chambered in 7.62, or it's chambered in 7.63 Mauser. That's why I got it, because it's an Astra chambered in 7.63. Hence the name Astra 7.63. It's the gun. It's the channel mascot gun. That's why I have an emote of it. Like, it is a part of the stream, it's supposed to be. Shoots gun, blows up. Well, darn. I have shot it before, and I've gotten video of me shooting it. I just don't know where that video went, and that's, like, kind of a problem. And I need, like, proper video of me shooting it, so I'm gonna have to shoot it again. The issue is that this part right here really digs into my palm, like, right here. So it's kind of not the most comfortable gun to shoot, if I'm being honest with you, but, you know, it works. It works. It works. So should I start looking at something in 7.64 for you then? Someone already took the 7.64, Astra 7.64 name. I'm upset about that, to be honest with you, but might be a gloves only gun. It might be. Just like the gun I'm getting this Saturday, hopefully. I went back to the gun store today, and I filled out the 4473 or whatever it's. I never remember what that fucking form is called. I never remember. I always, like, someone always tells me in chat what it's called, but I always forget it. Like, inevitably, I will always forget what that fucking one is called. Light up this incense here. $44.73. It is a $44.73. I got it right. $69,420. Anyway, I filled that out today. And it was... Damn, dude. Fuck. Now my hand really hurts again. Look at that. Look at how much bruise. It's not healing, damn it. I went to the hospital, so I know it's not broken. It's just annoying. Is she changing channels? I'm not. After this one gets banned, she's gonna need the Astra 44 Magnum. Yeah. En route Con, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. Also, thank you, student, for keeping the sub to the serious mental. I don't think I saw that. Anyway, like... So I went to the gun store and I filled out this form, and the guy is like one of his first times doing it, so it's like it was a little bit weird because like I was there doing it, and first of all the guy it was funny because remember that old guy I told you about last stream that was like telling me about that shit. He was there and he's like I guess the boss was there this time too, and he's like, oh yeah, that's the lady that had this thing, and he like just totally fucking. He knew I was a guy, right? He knew my legal name in my, like, he's seen my license. So it's funny that he fucked up like that. But anyway, it did make me feel a little bit, it made me feel a little bit good about myself. But anyway, I like, did the 4473, and it was just so, it's like, I've done that form enough times that it's not super scary for me, because it's like, I've done it enough. But every time I do it, I'm always very cautious, like, fucked up like that. It's like, it's funny because I don't know. It just caught me off guard because I wasn't expecting that. Upper disrespectful. Well, I don't think he was like intending to be like, because I made no inclination that I was trans or that I was like, I wasn't like, I didn't tell them to use different pronouns or anything. And I was just like, I don't know. It's because he even like used my real name before, right? He's like, listen, you know, I like, he like called me by my legal name. So it's like, I know he knows. So it was kind of, I don't know, it was just, he knew I was fruity. Maybe that's why. I don't know, it's kind of funny. Can I replace a short shameless ad? For what? Anyway, it's like, I was filling out this, like, the 4473, and it's like, it was, you know, it's alright. I was really tired because I just woke up, so I'm like trying to make sure my handwriting is eligible and that I'm paying attention to every question and that I'm not like answering the wrong one. Like the first time I ever filled out one of those forms, I put like my county. I thought it said country instead of county, and so I put like the United States as my county, and that didn't fly. So I'm always like very cautious about like filling those things out and really like reading it. I know which of the boxes to check when you're checking the boxes. It's like, are you the actual transferee of this firearm? Yes. And then the rest are like, no. And it's like, I get that, but I always read through them just because I like to make sure that I'm reading, I know what I'm like doing. But it's like, yeah, fuck, dude. The guy that was there was new, so I finished up on my end, and he started like filling it out, and he was asking me questions about how to fill it out. And I'm like, bro, this is your job, dude. Like I was it's like, what type of firearm is this? So I'm just like, a revolver? It's, you know. And then he called the FBI, and the FBI was like, I've never heard someone have that, like, conversation. Like, usually when they call the FBI, once you fill out a 4473, it's in the back. They'll go in the back and do that shit in the background. But he was just right in front of me doing it this time. So it was kind of interesting to see, like, how that went and how that conversation went. He started to get to the point where he needed to read off my social security number, and it was like, he had to, like, quickly hop in the back as he started to say it. FBI was busy today. They're always busy. Cute summer fit. I know, right? Thank you. Read the fine print. Dutch craft B. What is this? Ow, damn. My hand is like never gonna heal at this point. Always put number and then when it asks for signature, right? The cartel family and wants these guns. So far my family hasn't been rescued, so I've had to buy 899 guns. What? Sport Jagwaffen and Allen Prixlag something. What is this? Is this like your website? Is this who you work for, Amenakable? Is this like your sports and hunting weapons and all right. So yeah, okay, that is like, it is like a gun store. I guess, yeah, like, can you own an AR in Germany? I mean, like, what is the process of that? Like, AR-10, arms part, variant tactical system? What is that? Is it, can you buy these? What the fuck? I mean, this is just straight up an AR. Can you get an AR in Germany? Is that like a thing you can do? I always figured that Germany's like gun laws were very strict. Probably HK and German guns. I think anything World War II German items are banned in Germany. Oh, you mean like this? Yeah, this part's matching. This one is a Luger, or this one is German, and you can tell it's German because it has a little eagle on the side here. A couple of them. There's a couple of eagles that are very suspicious looking. It's also got look, it says a Geisitz shirt. I don't know how to pronounce that. Sorry, my German peoples. But look at it. It's I like how the safety, like, I also like how it pops up with the little safety lever. Look at that, parts matching. Fucking so cool. See, not it's like I'm mostly German, so I feel like a little bit. I've got a little bit of heritage with this gun. Maybe not because my family moved to the United States way before this gun was made, but you know, I do like this gun. It's funny that like if you're actually in Germany though, you can't own that. Like anything related to the SS and so forth are banned. It makes sense though, doesn't it? Though, like you wouldn't want that to resurface. Process to own an AR. Oh boy, here we go. It might take a minute. Jesus Christ. Do you speak German? I speak very little German. Ich spreche bisschen Deutsch. I don't know. I'm learning it like a little bit and gradually, but like the pronunciation on certain things, I'm just like nah. Like I don't have I definitely have a really strong American accent. If I were to go to Germany right now, I could probably get by, because, like, obviously, you don't really need to speak German to go to Germany, because everyone there speaks, you know, German. But it's like, you know, like, I know what simple words are, like, I don't know the word for cute, but it's like, Deine Katze ist, sehr cute. Deine Katze ist sehr kawaii. There you go. There was an article a year ago about how an old dude had a full working Panzer tank in his backyard. It was taken away. Oh, dude, they did my boy dirty. They did my bird dirty. She speaks good Australian girl voice, too. You know, you got that Australian girl voice, you know? It's just a matter of... You know, really, it's more New Zealand, I think. I really think I'm better at the New Zealand girl voice thing. I can do a good, like, male Australian voice, but whenever I turn it into girl voice, it just turns a little bit of New Zealand, doesn't it? Nah. I heard the Panzer was in his basement and he rebuilt it over like 30 years. Damn, that sucks, dude. Like, why would you fucking take that away from me, man? That sucks so much. It sounds more like Kiwi. Yeah, it's like, you know, I'm doing that voice. I do think I channel a little bit of you know, it sounds a little Australian, but it does sound mostly New Zealand. It's got the Kiwi, you know? Chat, I've got to practice my Australian accent so that I can get so good at it that people just think I'm Australian. I don't know why I want people to think I'm Australian, but... How do you get it out of said basement? Well, you just shoot. I mean, did you not see the killdozer? You just drive out, dude. You fucking just... It will tear through. It will make its way through. Wouldn't pass for Australian, nada, no way. No way. What would it pass? Does it pass as a Kiwi? Could I go to New Zealand? I do want to go to New Zealand. New Zealand seems pretty cool. They hooked a chain to it and dragged out with a rollback. Huh. Was there like a... Shit, dude. It passes for New Zealander. Okay, that's all I care about. Because that's like what I you know, what I'm doing that. You know that... the girl from the Bad Batch, whoever they like, the fucking girl that they have with them the whole time, who's like got the really strong New Zealand accent. It's just who I like think of when I do that accent. So it's just like, you know, if I'm doing that the accent, I just feel like a little bit of doing the New Zealand a little bit, yeah. But if I you know, lower my voice a little bit, I can do a little bit better Australian voice. I think if I do it like this, because now I can do the Steve Irwin, you know. Crikey. Astra out here passing left and right. Listen to Australian cosplay I found and listen to Ash play. Wait, hold on. God damn it. I don't have any mouse space.
I'm delighted to announce that I will be presenting one of the awards at the Australian Games Awards in
the Australian Games Awards.
I was nominated for Cosplayer of the Year, so if you want to jump online and chuck me a vote or chuck a vote towards one of the other absolutely incredible cosplayers, you can't really go wrong there. Tickets are available online as well at theaustraliangamesawards.com. If you do purchase a ticket...
I should just like listen to Australian people talk. What you talking a bit? What you talking a bit? What you talking a bit? Join a gun club association to acknowledge a sport shooting federation. Make a gun handling proficiency test. Shoot at least 18 times in 12 months. Buy a rated gun safe. Apply for a gun club. Apply for a gun at a gun club. Apply for a gun at association with assigned papers from gun club. Apply for a purchase for licensing for a specific gun at a city hall. Wait for background checks. Receive permit. 10. Buy a gun, and this is very simplified. Jesus Christ, dude. You know what I do when I want to buy a gun? I go to my local gun store. I fill out a 4473. I wait for them to call the FBI, and then if I was in a decent state, I would just get my gun and leave. But then now, because I live in Florida, they're a little bit stupid, and I have to wait 3 days. But that's it. You just fill out a 4473, wait 3 days, come back and get it. The gun safe is mandatory. Honestly, like I don't think it should be mandatory. That seems a little bit excessive, but I do understand why. Gun safes are like kind of important. Is that surface rust on the back of that? Let me spray some oil. Oh shit. Spray some oil on that. Let me get some let me move up this gun here. Should probably clean this gun as well, to be honest with you. Go to my local gun store and then hand them my LTC. Point at one and say I'll take that one. Sign a paper saying I'm not legal for buying it, and someone else pay for it and leave with my new gun. God, that's how it should be. True American way. Oh, that took care of that really pretty well, actually. Give this whole thing a good like coating. Gotta take care of these fucking ancient ass guns, dude. There you go. Hell yeah. I miss the days where you could order machine guns from Sears and Roebuck catalogs. Dude, those were the days. I never got to live through them, and I'm upset about it. Goddamn fucking... I wish machine guns were illegal. I don't know why they are. I don't know why they're illegal. Like, it doesn't make any sense. It's like, the AK-47 isn't somehow more dangerous if it can go fully automatic. In fact, I would argue that it's less dangerous. Minimum required rating for gun safes. Jesus Christ, dude. There's some fancy gun safes, man. These are expensive, too. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's the problem with guns. Gun safes are, like... I don't think they should be necessary, but, like, they are a good idea. Like, it's like, it's always good to have a couple gun safes, you know what I mean? Hold on. The link died. Copy. I do want, like, a really big, like, walk-in gun safe. Oh, yeah, like that? Jesus Christ. It's just a room. It's just a fucking room. How do you even get that in your house? Jesus Christ, that's so expensive. I guess if you're, like, really rich, it's just... I guess that's just what you do, you know? Next up, buy a cannon. I have a little mini cannon. A lot of things can be done so that people are safer and more responsible with firearms without banning them. Yeah, but then you get into, like, if you can't really tell people, like, okay, you have to have a gun safe or we won't sell you this gun, because that's kind of dumb, right? Like, why do you have to make an investment of, like, $3,000 at a minimum to just buy any gun? I feel like it's just sort of stupid. Like, you need to keep your guns. I think every firearm owner should keep their guns in a responsible location. You know what I mean? Especially if you have kids around. Like, that's a big deal. Like, you need to be responsible for your firearms no matter when. At all times, you're responsible for your firearms. Even when you're not in the house, when you're not, doing anything. So you need to be careful with them like that. But, like, it's like... I have so many guns. Like, I have 2 gun safes, chat. I have 2. And I don't have enough room in them. You know what I mean? It's not, you can't, like, expect people to, like, have a gun safe before they get a gun. Because it's, like, it's more of, like, a personal, it is good to have them, but more for, like, personal reasons, you know? Panel based, they just screw panels together. That's kind of cool. Kind of sucks that guns are treated as a problem rather than a part of a problem. Guns are a symptom of a problem, and really, like, they don't. You hear people talking about, like, I mean, I don't want to get into politics, but gun control really isn't, like, it makes no sense, right? People are all like, oh, you know, guns are so leading cause of death in, you know, kids, and it's like, no, it's not. I don't believe that for a goddamn second. The leading cause of death in, like, America is, like, fentanyl. Like, look at the amount of firearms deaths that happen each year, and then look at the amount of traffic deaths that happen each year. And you don't hear people going like, oh, we need to ban cars. It's the issue with firearms is they're easy to blame. They're really easy to blame. And the simple fact is someone wants to commit violence, they don't need a firearm to do it. You really don't. I mean, just, like, case in point. We had a political assassination attempt in this country not too long ago, in the country where they had he had an AR-15, and he missed. He failed. He fucked up. Meanwhile, in Japan, some asshole with some fucking, like, hardware store parts managed to successfully assassinate their sitting prime minister. It's hard to... Japan is, like, really anti-gun. And the fact that happened in Japan is a good example of why it's... You can't do that. He hit the teleprompter? No, that's bullshit. I don't believe he hit the teleprompter. The whole theory that he hit the teleprompter, I don't believe that. You can see the bullet. You can literally see it. You can see... There's the picture. You can see the fucking bullet go right behind his head. Like, it's... You can see that shit. If he hit the teleprompter, my guess is that it either would have completely deflected the bullet, like, way more, but it wouldn't have... He'd have more injuries than just his ear, because all that would have shattered and come at him, and it would have, like, hit him in multiple spots. I just really don't believe that shot could have happened if he hit the teleprompter. One of the 8 shots might have hit the teleprompter. Maybe one of them. Yeah, could have. But the one that hit him, I don't think hit the teleprompter. But the fat-ass Vegas shooter couldn't have killed and injured that many people without firearms. Just go into perspective, and I'm not anti-gun or anything. I don't want to talk about that. There's, like, that's a slippery slope, my man. There's a lot of weird things about that specific event and how no one talks about it anymore. Listen, that's a rabbit hole. I'll just put it that way. That one's a rabbit hole, and it makes you question 3-letter agencies a lot. Makes you wonder, 3-letter agencies is, wait a minute. I'll just leave it at this. There's no possible way he could have done that with a bump stock. It's just not it's not possible. It's not possible. That's just impossible. The level of damage he did, not from one guy. That's just not... If you know anything about firearms, it's like the fucking people saying, like, oh, well, you know, the AR-15 is so powerful that if it must have been fake, because even if Trump got hit on his ear, it would have still blown up his head. No, it's not how firearms work. Oh, the guy was aiming for his ear. No, it wasn't. That's not how firearms work. The FBI is typing. The FBI would like to know your location. You drive a box van into a crowd of people and kill, like, double digits, easy. I mean, okay, like... Yeah, here's the thing. I'll leave you with this one on this particular topic. It's like, guns are not meant to kill a lot of people. They're meant to fight in wars, right? So if you got 100 people, they're meant for a situation where you have 100 people fighting 100 people with guns themselves. That's kind of the way that firearms are designed. If you want to kill, I mean, okay, I need to choose my words very carefully here. They are not as effective at killing large groups of people as explosives. Explosives are, bar none, so much easier to acquire and so much more damaging that it's like, it is scary when you think about it. And it makes more sense because, like, I mean, obviously, People always blame guns in the States whenever an act of violence happens in the United States. But violence and, like, domestic terrorism happens all over the world. All over the world. It just, no one blames the guns in those instances because they don't usually use guns. Because they use, like, vans and explosives that cause, like, more damage than a firearm would have. I don't know. It's just, yeah, I don't know. Firearms are made to fit a certain doctrine in an area of war. Yeah, they're not meant to be like 1v50. That's not what they're designed for. They attempted to do it with explosives, but they were shitty at wiring, so none of them worked. Yeah. If IRC, the FBI, or ATF report on Columbine implied their original plan was to double tap explosives to summon first responders, firearms to gun down the first responders as they arrived, that's fucked up, man. I mean, honestly, I don't like talking about the Columbine shit because I don't like giving them attention. I think part of the reason why we have, like, a school shooter problem in this country is because we fucking sensationalize it so goddamn much. Those losers do not deserve the time of day. They really don't. Beth, yeah. List of grenade attacks in Sweden. What the fuck? 1993, 2000 to 2012, 2013. Jesus Christ, how many grenade holy shit! There are a lot more here than I... January 27th, 2016, lands Corona. Several cars were damaged and windows shattered after a hand grenade exploded in Trangatan. February 12th, Gothenburg, 2 grenades explode within 9 minutes in apartments in 2 different locations. March 22nd, the hand grenade exploded after being thrown into an apartment balcony. What the fuck? Why is Sweden, like, just fucking yucking grenades everywhere? Jesus Christ, does Sweden have a grenade problem? Yeah, in the United States we have a gun problem, but at least we do not have a grenade problem. They prefer grenades as guns are hard to get. I mean, grenades are easy to make, so it makes sense, but Jesus Christ, that's terrifying. Ukraine kills most from artillery and drones. This is true. My FBI handler better fucking donate me some cash or bits or business bucks. My stream is broke. That's why gun control barely works. Opens gun safe. Grenades have been a popular thing in Europe for over 100 years. Ask the Tsar of Alexander. Jesus Christ. Do you know the U.S. lost a couple nukes in the past? Oh yeah, we've done that a couple times when we just sort of lost them, and we were just like, oh, we had a plane with a massive nuclear warhead on it. We just don't know where that plane went. Could be anywhere. The U.S. has done some shitty things, man. The U.S. has done, like, chemical experiments on its own citizens. The U.S. is kind of really fucked up sometimes. Why are you so hot, literally and metaphorically? I have no idea. Command and Control is a scary book to read. Not sure if the USS Indianapolis was recovered. There's a lot of, like, instances where the U.S. has done really shitty things. Let's just put it that way. There's still a missing nuke in and near North Carolina. Oh yeah, I remember that. The last one, like, in our own fucking backyard. Easy to make. I don't think you can say how to make grenades. I'm not gonna say how to make grenades. And again, I have to choose my words carefully. They are easy to make, but I'm not gonna tell you how. They're so goddamn easy to make. It's ridiculous, but don't look it up. Don't try to figure it out. I don't want to help contribute to a grenade problem in the U.S. Last thing we need is a grenade problem. Fucking... The year is 2026. The country has fallen into disarray as grenades have become the most popular form of warfare. Drive-by grenades have left many storefronts completely destroyed. There's something comical about that, right? The idea of just people lobbing grenades at each other just willy-nilly. Like, is there not something at least a little comical about that? You know you can buy a dummy hollowed out grenades. I know you can. Yeah. Speaking of big boom, did you hear the Yellowstone geyser exploded recently? The Yellowstone volcano blows were fucked. Oh yeah, I heard about that. I don't know if that's gonna happen. I've heard people talk about how like that's never gonna actually happen within our lifetimes, but I don't know. I'm not too worried about it. I live far enough away from Yellowstone that I probably am not gonna care. Though, you know, apparently it will destroy the whole world if it goes off. The law should at least require the DIY grenades look like those black balls with large wicks, like from the cartoon. Yeah, it's got like the long fuse, and it's just like a cannonball, and it just has the. All right, we're about to pull up and do some violence. Let me light the fucking cannonball. Ugh. More than one people die as a result of mosquito-borne illnesses each year. Let's ban mosquitoes. I can get behind that sentiment. Let's ban mosquitoes. Those bastards back there, illegal. They're now illegal. Give everyone AR-15s to combat the mosquito menace. Florida would immediately turn into just a battleground. Shots ringing out everywhere. People shooting fucking mosquitoes. God, I'd love to be able to just like see a mosquito on the wall and just be like, your time is over, yeah. It is time to die, little mosquito. Yellowstone blowing up is like a meteor killing the dinosaurs type of event. You know, we'll be fine probably. Fucking mosquito bit me in the finger. Bitch. Disney really genetically modified mosquitoes to breed with the wild ones to stop them from reproducing. I heard that happened. I don't remember if it worked though, did it? I heard it didn't work. It worked to an extent. Well, I mean, I guess it's better than not working at all. Geyser blowing up is kind of a good sign that pressure isn't just building and building. Probably, I never had an issue with mosquitoes at Disney World. Maybe. I've never been to Disney World, so I can't say, but there are definitely mosquitoes in Florida. A lot of them. Building a theme park in a swamp means mosquitoes no matter what you do. Yeah. Yeah. Disney is the only thing that will end Florida. I don't really think so. I think a lot of people are kind of not. The general sentiment I get about Disney in Florida is like, I don't know. I guess I don't really talk about it or think about it too much. But like, whenever I see someone with like the annual pass thing on their car, I'm always like, oh, it's raining outside pretty hard. It's been raining a lot, but I don't know. Disney. I don't like going to Disney. I've been like in and around that Disney area before, and it's just not a fun place to be. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's just like kind of a stressful area to be in. There's just so much traffic, and there's just so much going on. It's like, oh my god. Yeah, but they probably dumped a gazillion pounds of DDT in the swamp before it was banned. I almost thought you... I almost, like, read that as DMT. So I now have the image of, like, Disney dumping, like, tons of DMT in the fucking, like, the water. And so the alligators and mosquitoes are just tripping balls. Go over to, like, go to Disney World and there's just an alligator walking around, like... Orange Blossom Trail is nice. You know, yeah, it just, I don't know. When my grandparents were here, they stayed in and around, they stayed in a resort sort of similar, or sort of close to the Disney, complex, because they had a resort that was, like, kind of designed for families that want to go to Disney, so it's, like that. They didn't go to Disney, but I had to go over there for that, and man, is it just, like, wow, I don't like that area. I'm pretty sure those firefighting planes flying around dropping shitloads of DDT. Maybe the real reason why they made all those tunnels in the swamp was for giant DDT pipes. What the fuck is DDT? What is that? I don't know what that is. It's really raining hard out there. It keeps like intense rains like that. You know what I mean? DDT is the super banned pesticide that kills everything. Oh, how about that? Orange Blossom Trail. You've never seen that many hookers. Would you stay in a mansion for a week? Yeah, I would. I mean, I've been in a mansion before. They're pretty cool. They're pretty sick, I have to say. Amusement parks, worst thing from a BA I've ever experienced. I should go to Hollywood Studios. It's fun. Star Wars land is great. The old World War II vehicles around Indiana Jones are cool as well. I'd probably go to Universal if I were to go to one of the theme parks here. I don't really like have much of a desire to go to the theme parks. They're not really my like. I just don't really care about that kind of stuff. That's not really my cup of tea. You know what I mean? Like I know I live like in Central Florida, which is like, oh, you live in Central Florida, you gotta go to Disneyland. But it's like, you know, it's just, I'll probably go to Universal eventually. If I have, I'll probably, like, you know, if I have, like, young kids around me, like my niece or something, or my nephews, or, like, in Florida, then maybe I'll go with, like, some other, maybe I would go on a family trip to Disneyland if there was a bunch of, like, young kids there, because it's, like, at least, it's really meant for kids, you know what I mean? Like, Disneyland, I feel like it's good for adults if you got alcohol, but, like, other than that, it's, like, I don't know. I'd rather just go to, like, Universal, you know? And that's a more adult-themed thing. So far, the only, like, again, I've said this before, but the only, like, touristy thing I've done in Florida is gone to Cape Canaveral. That's the only thing I've done touristy-wise here. Otherwise, like, it feels weird to be, like, a tourist. Like, I went there, and I was there, and it was so weird being, like, around tourists, because it's like, oh my god. Tourists! Oh! Epcot has tons of alcohol. They, do a whole wine festival. Oh, shit. Only Magic Kingdom is made for kids. I don't know, Disney, the whole Disney thing is, like, I don't know. I've lived here my whole life, and I've only been to Disney maybe 10 or 12 times, and Universal once. Only the reason why we went to Disney as such was because my uncle worked there. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's like if I had kids, right, and I had kids, I would take them to Disney probably, but I just really don't care about Disney. I really don't. Like, it's not something I really care about. It's like, I guess it's cool, you know, but if I were to go to a theme park, I'd want to go someplace with more rides, you know what I mean? Like, more roller coasters. And as far as I know, Busch Gardens, from what I hear, because I haven't been to Busch Gardens either, but Busch Gardens apparently has better roller coasters than Disney, you know what I mean? You own or adopt kids. I mean, I would adopt kids. I feel like if I was married in a stable position and I was like, you know, stable financially, I would probably adopt a kid. Wait in line for of a roller coaster. Classmate was teasing me by playing with my hair behind. I told him to stop. 5 minutes later, I felt something had my head again. I slapped the spot only to find there was a fucking bee when he stung into the hand in the palm. Took the ride with a Robin and Disney. Not the best experience. Jesus Christ. The fuck. I'm not sure I'd agree with but Busch Gardens is okay too. Yeah, I don't really know. I haven't been there. That's just what I've heard. I've never been to either one, but I've heard Busch Gardens is cool, and I've heard Universal is cool for adults. But for me, like, what I enjoy about Florida, like, if I did not live in Florida and I was going to come here on vacation, the things I would want to do are, like, I'd want to go boating. I would want to go on the bay. I'd want to go out in the water. I'd want to go fishing. I want to go relaxing on the beach. Those are the kind of things that I really would like. Those are the kind of things I like to do in terms of touristy things here. Going to Disney is probably not on the list of things that I really care about doing. Maybe you should go with your friends to see what they're like. Maybe. I mean, maybe I should go and make some, like, videos about it. I could, like, rate all of the theme parks in Disney, or in Central Florida, and rate all of them. There's been a couple interesting ones in Central Florida, that's for sure. I don't know. Again, that I'd have to go to Disney, and fucking driving in and around Disney is a pain in the asshole. And then driving around, like, actually, like, waiting in the line just does not sound too fun. Fit check? Okay, hold on. Again, probably could have used, like, a belt or something, or different stockings of some sort, you know? Probably could have. Get an Uber. That's not a terrible idea. Aw, Peanut. Come on. She never likes to sit on my lap. Peanut. Come here. What are you doing down there? What are you sniffing here, huh, Peanut? Oh well. Make our own theme park with blackjack and femboys. Yes. Have you gone to Gatorland yet? No, I do want to go to Gatorland. I do want to do that. I've not been there yet, though. I feel like the chain belt would go hard with the black dress or dark color. It might. That might be a good idea. I do have that black dress that I got a couple days ago. I could try that. Peanut, wait. There you go. What are you doing, you stinker? Oh, Peanut. I want Gatorade. Fuck, it's super expensive in Germany. Oh, that sucks, dude. I mean, I don't really drink Gatorade anymore. Like, I used to drink it more when I was a kid, but, like, I don't really drink it that much anymore. But Gatorade does slap sometimes. I think you'd look amazing and wonderful in jeans. I do have jeans. I do have them. I could wear them. You have to go to the P.O. Box on Saturday so you can show off the merry-go-gat and the optics on stream. Yes. Probably, I will do that. $3 for a bottle? Oh, well, that's not so bad. That's kind of normal prices for Gatorade. Gatorade just is kind of expensive, man. Ah, fuck, dude. Look at that shit. It's not healed yet. It's been like a week, dude. I feel like it's not healing. Well, I think once you pass through 4 amounts of cats, you get diverted out of the parents' timeline into the eccentric cat lady one. Honestly, I probably wouldn't mind. Honestly, I don't. Some people take progesterone and they have like a really strong desire to have kids. I feel like I would like to have kids maybe, but I probably wouldn't complain if I never did, because kids are kind of like a hassle and they're expensive, and it's like, not my biggest. Like, I don't really. If I never had kids, I probably wouldn't be too beat up about it. You look amazing in any outfit you wear. Oh, thank you. The store brand liquid 4 powder was actually pretty good. Momstra. $3 for like 16 fluid ounces. Each team might tank my healing. I don't think it's that. I think it's just really like I really fucked up the fucking muscles around this bone. I don't think I broke the bone, or at least she told me I didn't. And it looks much less swollen than it did a couple weeks ago. But it's like this whole like side of my hand is like miscolored. You mean Brondo? It's got what plants crave. Electrolytes. I think go with Peanut. Hey, Peanut. Oh. She's such a little attention whore. I'm seeing too many Karen videos with kids to make me never want them, lol. Being a parent can be very fulfilling life role. That being said, regrets are a pain. Yeah, I don't know. It's like a part of me would like to have kids, you know, and have like a normal traditional nuclear family of some sort. But a part of me also thinks like, you ever see people who are don't have kids and how much money they have? Peanut, why the fuck? What are you doing? You just like trying to like fuck up my shit here? God damn it, Peanut. Oh well. I guess it's been 2 hours. Did I eat today? I did not. I have not eaten today. Maybe that's why Peanuts fuck with me, huh? Is that why you fucking with me? Bright light. Bright. Kill for an IRN BRU. Peanut wants to go clubbing. She does. That is so much brighter. Oh my god. Your kitties could be your children. You gonna go out to be a lawyer, Peanut? There we go. Yeah, alright. Love being an uncle. I can indulge them and teach them things. All the best ways to annoy their parents. Yeah, I don't know. Kids are kind of exhausting sometimes. So I'm not the biggest fan of kids. So I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just stick with the kitties. The kitties as kids. I do really love my kitties though. Fuck, dude. I gotta here's the issue with my hand, and I feel like part of the reason why it's not healing is I keep playing melee, like every night. Like I'll send a card when I get home. All right, that sounds good. That'd actually be really useful, to be honest with you. I would really appreciate that. But I feel like because I keep playing melee and I keep going hard, it's not healing right because it's I keep fucking with it. It's not good, chat. The melee is not good for me. I lived with my cousin for 6 months and turned me off for kids for life. I feel like it's different if they're your kids, you know what I mean? Anyway, chat. I'm gonna end it there, I think. I'm gonna probably end it there, and we'll continue this 2 hours a day stream thing. We'll see if I like doing that. We'll see how this goes. You guys have to tell me how you guys like the 2 hour stream daily, 2 hour streams. We're gonna keep doing it for a little bit. So probably another 2 hour stream tomorrow. So that's cool. So I guess I'll see you tomorrow. But anyway, thank you everybody for watching. I will see you guys later.